Woo! We live. Let's go, baby. Chat, you're so quiet. Where's everybody? I need to update this title. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Where's everybody? We got more things than just a Constellation built tonight. Although that is looking pretty. We've got a distinct lack of mustache. We've also got some switches to open. I should have started the stream like this. Yo, what's up, Sam? What's up, Zing? It's good to see you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I hope everyone is having a phenomenal week so far. I have to start off with an apology. I missed Monday. Well, I wouldn't say I missed it. No, I'm just kidding. I did miss you guys. Yeah, the mustache didn't survive the weekend. Or, no, when did I shave it? The mustache was off on Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It'll be back. We've got a little bit of the 5 o'clock already. Well, yeah, happy February, everybody. We made it. Happy Black History Month. Yeah, we are live. The second month of the 2021st year, AD. Irish Fool, good to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Banana, what's good? Yo, Nibulus, what's up, Nib? Good to see you, brother. And I've got, you know what? We're going to start stream up with some fantastic news. For those of you who are in Discord, you probably saw the announcement from earlier in the day. We had a porch pirate incident where we lost some OG Holy Pandas. This is the second package I have lost in over 200 keyboard builds. Or 200 packages sent. I've invoiced out some 250 odd people. And so I'm sure it's well over 200 packages that I've sent out. Not just keyboard builds, there's been other stuff mixed in there. But anyways, you get the point. The second time that's ever happened to me in like hundreds of instances of shipping, somebody stole a small flat rate box of switches right off of Milk's porch. Super bummed about that. And they were OG Holy Pandas that I had opened up and cleaned and sent them off. Thank you, the small you. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Appreciate that. Thanks for building that blue Molly a while back. Jason just recently got it to me. Oh, dude, what's up, man? Thanks for the detailed work putting it all together, dude. Congratulations on graduating, and dude, I'm stoked you're liking it. Heck yeah. Beautiful. What's up, Tommy? And yo, Darian. What's good, chat? So there's a happy ending to our porch pirate tale, though. So for those of you who don't know, Cohen Roamers is an absolutely phenomenal guy. And he has some of the absolutely finest keyboard sound tests on YouTube. I love chatting with him about coffee, about keyboards, about audiophile equipment, and he came through in a big way with some OG Holy Pandas. So we were able to source the exact switch we lost. Go on over to YouTube and subscribe to Cohen. He's just an awesome guy that's deserving of your support. And thank you so much, Cohen. I don't know if I doubt you're watching. He's in UK time, so I really doubt he's watching. But Cohen, Pog champ, let's go. 5 months, Sabus, let's go. I see you, brother. Thank you so much for the 5 months, dude. Heck yeah. Do you think the Don't A5100 is a good starting point for a top-down camera? When you say don't, I'm assuming that auto-corrected and you meant Sony? The Sony A5100? And absolutely. I do think that. Yeah, I see it there's like yeah, I think that's a good starting point. You know, does the A5100 do 4K? Because you can save a couple bucks only getting a 1080p capture card if it doesn't do 4K as well. You can find like an Elgato 1080. Yeah, so Twitch, like, I mean, I'm on 4K, but everything is downgraded and downscaled from 4K down to 1080. So like, I mean, my top-down camera here, that's 4K as well, but it's all just downscaled to 1080. I mean, Twitch doesn't do anything other than 1080. So yeah, A5100, dude, go for it. A5100 and a webcam. The big thing is lighting. Lighting is the big thing. You can get a good result out of cheaper cameras with good lighting. And so pick up a couple of like $20, light boxes or box lights off Amazon. You can probably get like a double pack for like, probably like 60 to 80 bucks, somewhere in that range. Yo, Manoli, let's go. Show us your calves. Bruh, really? I'm not prepared for this. Yo, thank you for the raid, Manoli. You guys want to see the calves? I just started. Dudes, I don't think I've got calves that can compete with Manoli's. You guys really want to see my calves? Yo, Manoli, I saw you showing off the calves for the subathon, dude. Yeah, absolutely zinked. I think you'll be fine. All right, everyone. Luckily, I'm wearing shorts today. I have the Bad Chad shorts on today, so you can not only see my calves, you can see like the quads, baby. Let's go. Calves are definitely not as good. Somebody's gonna clip that now. So my feet were in the frame. You guys are absurd. Konami with the tier 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do it in the Sith voice, or you can get Captain Picard on there. Make it so, number 1. That's for sure gonna get clipped now. Awesome. All right, cool. Thanks for the 4 months too. Dude, Manoli, I love that show. The Jujutsu Kaisen. And you have to tell me, how do you like your women? Konami with the gifted sub to thanks for the Venom. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub. I appreciate that. And welcome, Venom. I love that. If you guys haven't seen that show, it's a fantastic new anime. And the cutscene that after the main character and what are their names, Manoli? After they meet, the first cutscene where they're like best friends. Oh, so good. Yo, so Pog raid, let's go. You know what, chat? I'm gonna show you guys something that hasn't been seen before. Not my address, so let me take it and open it up off stream. I want to show you guys some new switches. Let's go. Yo, Zing, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate the 2 months. What's good? Oh, the HHKB? Yeah, this is the Pro 1. We put some Real Force sliders in there. That thing is juicy. All right, so let me get the info on this one right here. So these guys are from Parallel. Boom. Parallel sent us some brand new switches. What's the difference with the real Foresight? They're just a lot smoother. They're the stock HHKB dome, or the stock HHKB domes and springs. But yeah, they've got the purple, that purple stuff. Here, hold on. Where's my keycap puller? They got that purple stuff. Boom. So they're so smooth. Lubed them up with some 3204. That thing is juicy. All right, so hold on. I want to give you guys the notes on these. So this is a new switch that has not yet hit the market. Oh my goodness, Nibulus with the 10 gifted tier 1s. Yo, let's go. Dude, thank you so much. Nib, you champion. What are you doing? We've got Habanero, we got Tommy, we got Scream, we got Scruffs, we got Bjornson, Raspberry, and Kahata, or is it Kajata? And then we've got Saint Keebs, the Small U, and Dank Lamb. Welcome, everybody. And thank you to Nibulus for those 10 gifted subs. Dude, I appreciate you. And welcome. Guys, we've almost completed the hype train. Hello. How about that? Boom. So these switches, I didn't even put it in the title. I should have promoted these more. I'm probably going to put the title in there to promote these for the stream on Friday or Saturday. So we'll take another look at them then. But I want to show you guys them now, right? So this is a new spin on the MX Brown switch. So take a look at this. I'm going to give you guys some info here. They're a JWK switch. And so I'm curious. I've not built these things up into anything. I just got them in the mail. Look at that gold stem. How cool is that? It's kind of like an off brown gold stem. Pretty cool colorway. I like the cloudy dark, the dark cloudy housings on them. And yeah, they are. I'm trying to find the info on them. The switches are called pewters, and Parallel Limited is going to be your location to buy these. Parallel Limited, yeah, pewters. Pewters is the name of them. We are not building these up tonight, but you can get an idea of the sound there from them, and the tactility of them is very similar to like the dragon fruit switches. Although I'm not gonna say that with 100% certainty yet. I have not done the full review on these guys, and so don't hold me to that. But I'm gonna do a review on these guys and have them built up into something fun. Are these the same in the mode starter pack? Are they JWKs? They are JWK screen. I'm not sure if they're the same ones that are in the mode starter pack. That's interesting. Pewter is a brown-like color, so that's a cool spin on the name. Yeah, exactly, January. I think that was the spin-off there. And I mean, you can see they kind of have this like off-brown look to them. Also, Jose, Hexed, and Woollygon, thank you so much for the follow, you guys. How are y'all doing tonight? Let me see what other info I have on these that I got from our dear friend Glizzo. He sent these up to us. So he said that he has used them with 3203 on all the builds he's done so far, but last night he did a light 205 G0 build with films and a carbon fiber plate, and he thought it was really, really nice. Had a really good result from those. It's kind of interesting. It looks like you'll have some cool results out of these switches. And I, for one, love that we are seeing more switches like these, like the dragon fruits, that are lighter in tactility. That big tactile bump is kind of wild. And I, for one, think it's time. It's time we go back to a lighter, more ergonomic tactile switch. So Parallel Limited. check out parallel.limited for those switches and yeah, potential news on their release dates and a Discord server and everything else to get announcements. Go, 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 go. Consider them if you are in the market for a Switch. Okay. So tonight, I see you guys hitting the build command quite a lot. Tonight, we've got, and I hope you guys can confirm something for me. Yo, the Constellation, Nibblus, you said that's only compatible with Dirac V1 stabilizers? Kind of wild. Yo, Dinosaur with the Twitch Prime, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Wow. Yo, I'm feeling the love. You guys are out of this world. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Dean. How are you this evening? So we've got the Holy Pandas. These just came in from Milk today. Do you believe that? Let's go. We got the level 3 hype train emotes. Let's go. Boom. Level 3. What else did we get? Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. 15 subs. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible. So it's a plate problem. They're fixing it for the upcoming FR4 and pod plates. Interesting. What is the non-HHKB board screen? That's the Ogre. That's the ZekWorks Ogre. Just a nice, clean 60% keyboard. This has been my go-to for quite some time, actually. I'm not ashamed to say it. Zekin builds a fantastic board, and yeah, I have a lot of fun on this one. Look at the shine on those caps. Ooh, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, you know what? What we're gonna do is move that out of the way, and we're gonna put this on the screen. Hello. Who's ready for an unboxing? Yo, what's up, Oj? Ah, thank you as always for stopping by. How are you doing today? Okay, are you ready? Oh, you saw a little peek. It's got the blue. Ooh, it's good, Chad. It's good. Let's go. Marinate on that for just a minute, won't you? Alright, so on this guy, we've got a gummy worm gasket. We've got stickers galore. We've got these larger 3M stickers. We've got the thinner ones. We got the wider ones. We got the gasket mount. We've got, I don't even know. There's so much going on here. There's so much going on here. Wasables. Is that an HP switch? It is indeed. These are the Drop Holy Pandas. I'm not sure what version these are, but these are the Drop Holy Pandas tuned up by our very own Resident Milk. And that blue, right? Breathe that in. So these are not, so the Dirac V2s won't fit. Interesting. I wonder if it's because, like, is this lifted too high? Is this part of the, like, stabilizer? Is that, like, is the profile on that guy right there too high? Is that what it is? I wonder. Or, like, that guy? Very interesting. So we're not using these, the Dirac V2s. We got the Dirac V1s instead. So here are the switches, or here are the stabilizers we'll be using. Yeah, so Nib, I'll just have to tell you, the stabilizers on this build, you'll just want to be careful. Make sure the wires don't pop out on you. That profile is exactly what it is, Max. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess they just sit a little bit higher. Wait, are these V2s as well? Didn't the V1 have the wire not as encapsulated? That cut out. I'm sorry. You're getting too much refraction from my light here. Aren't these V2s? When you say, okay, these are V1s. Oh man, those look like they have a lot better wire coverage than I remember. V2 is the reverse. Oh yeah, I see the V2. Yeah, so you saw the V1. The V2 has got... That's funny, I've actually never had a V2 on my desk. The V2 has got the wire that goes up. Look at that. Kind of clips in down the other way. That's kind of cool. I've never seen the V2s before. I was kind of excited to build them up with the V2s, but yeah, obviously with the compatibility being such that it is, we will not be using the V2 Duroc, we'll be using the V1 tonight. And that looks like it's got pretty good wire coverage. I would assume these are fine. Maybe it was like the Everglide stabilizers or some Zeal stabilizers that I was building last that had bad wire coverage. But yeah, so here's the stabilizers, here's the switches. We've got an extra bag of goodies here. We've got our PCB. Look at these meme flex cuts on this thing. So this is AE boards? AE boards, not AE keyboards, right? AE boards, Constellation. I want some alpacas. There you go. What's up? What's up, Kaylee? Really bummed. Such an expensive board was not compatible with such a prevalent stab. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, what was the trade-off with the V2? Was the V2 fixing something? Because they changed the wire cutouts. What else did they change on it? That should be enough. Look at that. Solid Snake. Solid Snake, ArieXZ, and Zealous. The Constellation by AI keyboard, or AE keyboards. Or I should just say AE boards. Pretty cool PCB. It's all stealthed out. Look at that. Duroc V1, sometimes the wires still pop out. That's shocking, Mac, because that coverage looks so good. But yeah, hey, I mean, I guess that's what I've heard. That's what I thought I had heard too. 4.5 millimeter PC plate fits the V2. Okay, Wasavels, there we go. The space designed on the plate did not have enough clearance. Gotcha. They didn't have the cutouts for them, did they? Yeah, so like you see the stabilizer cutouts. It looks like maybe they just didn't give it enough, huh? So we've got USB-C on this PCB. It looks like it's got some... Oh, it looks like a nice PCB too. It's just MX compatibility. There's no crazy Alps going on here. And what do you think? It's QC1. Do we leave the QC sticker on? What say you, chat? Yeffy gets super angry at me anytime I leave the QC sticker on it. Ooh, flexy PCB. How much do you think that is actually going to add to the flex of it on a brass plate? You know what I mean? Like if it was a PC plate, sure, I think the PCB might do something, but on a brass plate, I don't think we're getting much flex. PCB included. I don't think we're getting much flex. It is pretty though. I will give it that. It is pretty. All right, so here is somewhere between none and none. Exactly, Crucifix. So breathe that in. Standard layout, 65%. With we're running a 2U backspace on this guy tonight. You do have the option for either a split or a 2U backspace. Everything else is fixed. You can see the whole bottom row is fixed. The only other option is either a stepped or standard caps lock. We're running a standard caps lock on this build here tonight. Don't let me forget that. I say that just as much for my benefit as well as yours. I'm trusting you, chat. I'm trusting you. Help me out, please, won't you? Here's a side profile on this guy. Boom. Look at that. That's pretty. I appreciate that, Agent Hubcap. Let's go. What's good, brother? Good to see you. I also see you guys in chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. 08 Zach asks, does anyone here know if the KVD67 lights stabilizers come pre-lubed? My friend says apparently they are. I don't know if they are or not, but I don't think I would trust it. Anything factory pre-lubed, I think I'm going to redo myself. So, if it is pre-lubed, I'd say lube it yourself still. Look at that cutout, would you please? That is pretty. Oh, lordy. That's a great match between the top and bottom halves, too. Really nice anodization. Look at that curve. Hello, please focus on my hand. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I already figured out what some of those stickers go to. Chat, you ready for some sticker peeling? Number one sticker peeler, NA, right here in the flesh. Let's get a zoom in on this bad boy and put on some stickers. I already figured out what these are for. So these gaskets go on just the bottom of the plate, I've been told, and then there's the gummy worm, which is kind of interesting. I've never seen a mounting system with both the gasket stickers as well as the ring. Pretty nice softness to this ring. Boom. Let's go. I like those feet. Look at that. Those feet are nice. Oh yeah. They are. They kind of nice though. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the big feet. Is that your type of woman? Are you looking for someone with big feet? That anime is so new. I feel like people haven't picked up on that one yet. Chat, go watch Jujutsu Kaisen if you're a weeb and watch it quickly so my jokes can land. All my references. I feel like none of my references are landing. Boom. That's pretty. That's pretty. This is going to be one of the nicest port cutouts I've seen in a while too. I can tell already. That's perfection right there. I'm caught up. I watched the most recent one on last Friday. I feel like it slowed down a little bit. Anyone else? The first half of the season was so quick. The pacing on it was perfection. Max, what's your type of woman? I like them tall with the big butts, like Jennifer Lawrence. That whole cutscene where where they have like them becoming best friends and they're like giving each other advice and like crying with each other. That was so funny. Like that's definitely been the highlight of the second half of the season. Oh, so good. Is AE Keyboards on Aussie? Okay, there we go. Aussie obsessions. What's good? So okay, there we go. Aussie's in the house. Let's go. Oh my god, we are best friends now. Persian, I love it, dude. I love it. Alright. So the mounting system for this guy with the gummy worm. I didn't even think about this, Nib. Do we have clearance to do screw-in stabilizers on the mounting, or do I need to do... I would think we'd be okay with the left shift and the enter key. Do I need to do a clip-in? Do I need to do a clip-in stabilizer for the backspace and spacebar? Because I've got them here. I've actually got a couple of them right here that we can use. Okay, screw-in does work. There we go. Yo, the Galaxy dude. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Let's go, Poggers in chat. Welcome. And so it'll work. Interesting. It'll work, but is it ideal? Is the question. Because I normally always forget with like the gummy worm gasket boards. I normally always forget to say, you know what? We need clip-ins for this. Hey, if it's tight, I'm okay with it. The what was it that we built last with a gummy worm? I think it was the K, and the K worked as well. I was surprised. I used a clip-in for the spacebar on the... Or no. The spacebar was fine because it had that weird grommet system where it pulled everything out. So those are fine too. Interesting. Yeah. So all right, cool. Let's go with the screw-ins. I'm trusting you. All right. Let me get my mat here, and we will begin stabilizer tuning. Alright, PCB is fine to put here. I'm going to put this Constellation right here behind chat. That can chill right there on stream. Alright. I think Nib said dealer's choice. Am I correct on that, Nib? It's up to you, brother. What do you want me to do? I can't remember what you said in chat earlier tonight. Okay, yeah. Gasket? Okay, cool. We'll try it. Cause yeah, we have the option to screw this in top mount as well, right? So we'll do the gasket. We'll do both of these guys then. So we'll do these on the bottom of the plate, and then we'll do the gummy worm as well. So yeah, the Constellation did sell out, but yeah, as I was saying here, more are on the way. You can't do both gaskets once? I was wondering about that. Top mount O-ring or gasket. Double O-ring and gummy. Gasket doesn't work. Okay. So, yeah, Nib, do we want to do gummy or do we want to do gummy or gasket? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, gummy tonight? Beautiful. Let's give it a shot. I'd say gummy would be the only one that might pose any amount of difficulty. Also, we need 7U, right? I do believe we need 7U. Nope, I'm incorrect. We need 6.25. Right? 6.25? Yep, 6.25. I had it right the first time. Okay. I love that weight. I love the outline, the border on it. That's so nice. That's so cool. Okay. All right, so that answers the question there for you, Ozzy. We're gonna be doing the gummy worm gasket mounting for this one tonight. Isn't that always the trouble? I feel like in keyboards, when it rains, it pours. You find something you like the looks of, you snag it, then you see another something, you're like, I shouldn't, but I can grab that too. And then you see a third thing that you're like, damn. And then there's like nothing for like months. It's me, Focus, with the follow 3 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that. And then 5 minutes ago, the Galaxy dude with the Twitch Prime. Did I catch that? I'm not sure if I did or not. If I didn't, Galaxy dude, thank you, my dude. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I caught it or not. If I didn't, I apologize and thank you. And if I did, well, then you got a double thank you. So how about them apples? Either way, I want to make sure I catch it. All right. I think this one. No, it's this one that's full, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I can tell. That one's got some more weight to it. I think this one might be full. Let's see here. I wanted a red one, but obviously not influential enough. Ha. You need to be an influencer these days to lock in specific colors. That's absurd. Who doesn't think you're influential enough, Ozzy? I beseech them to figure out their priorities because clearly they are misaligned. It was called Influencer Red? No kidding. That's funny. Alright, let's get a little bit of zoom in here. We're gonna speed through these stabilizers here tonight. Chat, I have a question. What do you think about tuning stabilizers on stream? Do you like it? Is that a worthwhile use of my time on stream? And do you all feel intrigued watching this part of the process? Or should I do this off stream? Dude, that number will grow. I mean, I'm not far off. I'm only at what, like 3,000 on Twitch? Keyboard followers are avid consumers of content though, Ozzy. They are all about it. Adds extra time for you to stream and for us to chill and hang. That is true. I could just be showing off different parts of the keyboard though and, you know, going crazy with chat. I don't know, maybe we'll try it. I feel like I always have included it because that's kind of like part of the learning process of building a keyboard, and I feel like if I'm not showing the stabilizer tuning, what is it that I'm actually like, what am I known for, right? I mean, and I feel like stabilizer tuning is kind of like one of the things I do. Like, people send me their boards to build because they want their stabilizers tuned by me. It's funny. Nathan's stabilizer video that he just released, he actually, I mean, he uses the exact same technique I do. Does anyone do anything differently? I know some people like choose to like lube these stems as well. I don't ever lube those. I feel like I get enough coverage with the lube just doing the housings. You never know who needs to learn how to tune stabs. That's true. That's true. So I mean, yeah, learning that part of it. I just become a soldering stream. Soldering and just chatting, basically, if I don't tune up the stabilizers. I'm not a massive fan of lubing during streams personally. Stabs are at least quicker. That's true. I definitely agree with you, Ozzy. I definitely do not like to lube switches on stream. I don't like to lube switches, period. But we do make it fun. We make it a little interesting when we lube switches on stream. We call it lubing ourselves and switches. Emphasis on lubing ourselves. Because whenever I'm lubing switches, I mean, I'll say there might be an exception here and there, but it's 9 times out of 10 for myself. I'm lubing them for a personal build, and so when I lube switches on stream, I get drunk. So it's normally like a Friday or Saturday stream, and I think chat genuinely enjoys that. I get a little spicy when I get drunk. We have a couple drinks. I'm normally drinking some bourbon. I like lube streams. They're just chatting, and I live for those. I hear that, Konami. I hear that. I mean, that's certainly what captures an audience. I mean, I think some people come to keyboard streams to like learn about the build process, but I think what retains an audience for sure is the person who's streaming that content, how they're interacting with chat. I absolutely agree. And so if the build process is taking away from your ability to interact with chat, then I think your content is going to suffer. And so I think building a keyboard for me has become so second nature. I'm able to do it just kind of while I'm chatting and reading chat, that I don't think I fall into that trap of, oh, I have to focus on actually building. I can't interact with chat. Ah, what up, Trinola? I see you, brother. What's good? Hey, so Trinola, that video you commented on the other day, the Eru TKL, that is the first video on YouTube that I have ever monetized. I just hit the requirement on YouTube to monetize my YouTube videos. I just hit YouTube Partner or whatever it is. I switched it up for that video too. I kind of like showed off the butt of the keyboard. I just wanted to do that too. I'd been thinking about doing that for a while, but I wanted to show off the butt of that keyboard for sure. And so that's what oh, thanks guys, appreciate that. That's what I decided to start off, showcasing the entirety of the keyboard first, then doing some typing sounds on it. Well, I guess I should say too, for those of you who are here for like the more educational side of things, what I'm doing right now is tuning the stabilizers. Somebody was asking about the KBD Fan 67 Lite, that the stabilizers come pre-tuned, and I said to that you're probably going to want to redo the process. Basically, what you're going to want to do is what I'm doing here. I just can't see somebody in the factory tuning stabilizers to the level of precision and care that you would do for yourself, or that a keyboard builder would do for you. And so while they might come pre-lubed, I would recommend redoing them, basically following the process of what I'm doing here right now. And so basically what you do is you lube the housing here, Just a thin coat works there. And then you insert the stems back into the housings. And then you lube the wires. And the wires are a much thicker coat of lube. I do 205G0 on mine. Some people will do like a dielectric grease on this portion of the build. 205G0 I like. It has a lifetime shelf life, and so it's not going to break down on you from just sitting there. It might dissipate over time, but it's not going to break down on you. Oh, wait. That's why I like Manoli's lube streams. It's like a pre-show because they're separate from the build stream. Okay, there you go. That deserves a cool max. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. So then, yeah, and aside from keyboards, if you guys are new here, I know we've had a decent number of new followers tonight. Welcome. We talk keyboards, obviously, and feel free to ask me anything about the keyboard hobby. I've been in it since 2014, 2015. But then we also chat photography, we chat video, we chat audiophile, we chat coffee. We've been getting into coffee chat. Oh, yes, we've been getting into coffee. Let's go. We would chat travel. What's that? Who's traveling? Traveling from my bedroom to my basement. I miss traveling. Oh my goodness. What is your lighting setup? So I actually am gonna do a video on this, George. I actually just completed my lighting setup. I redid the whole thing. I'm very proud of it. So I've got a key light on me, and then I've got which provides very minimal light. I've got a couple of Philips Hue lights in the background just to kind of provide mood lighting. Now there's one, you see the white one? The white one actually shines light on the back of my head. So it actually gives me a little bit of dimension and depth in the smaller room. You can kind of like, it's like hair light basically. It basically separates the top of, you can kind of see it like shines light on the back of my head. The big light you can actually see in the reflection right there. So you can see my key light right there, and you can see my big light. My big light is this large KSAR video tube light. And so that tube light is actually right above my desk, nested inside an IKEA cabinet. And so I actually have this floating IKEA cabinet that goes over the entirety of my desk. And I have my camera, my overhead camera is drilled into the wall in the middle of the cabinet with a grommet, a large grommet drilled out of the cabinet so that the lens can poke through it. So if you're just some stranger coming over to my house, you know, to visit or whatever, not a stranger, I don't have strangers over to my house to visit, but if you're somebody coming over to my house to visit, you see my office and you're not like, whoa, what the hell is all this video gear set up? So, what brand was your key light? Honestly, it's I think it's a cheaper, do I have it in the gear list? Take a look below. You can also type ! gear, I think. It's either gear or kit. I miss eating out too, stream. Oh man, I cannot tell you how much I miss eating Korean barbecue, chat. Oh, I miss it. God, I miss it. Today I learned there's hair light. Oh yeah, Nibulus, there's all sorts of lighting. Yeah, so I've got my key light, then I've got my larger fill light, and then I've got a hair light on the back of my head. And then the blue and the red are obviously just providing a little bit of, you know, aesthetic. Oh, and hot pot? Oof, 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 oof. You're making my mouth water, chat. Oh my god, I'm hungry. I was thinking of picking up an Amaran 100D. I've not used that, but I for my photography setup in the little studio I've set up now in the basement. I have a Godox 60 watt with a very large box light that I used to use here in the office, and that works really nicely. The other thing I've got now too are 300 and an 800 watt strobe. For the photography stills, I actually went to a strobe setup, able to provide much more brighter, consistent light, allowing me to make changes a little bit easier to the product photography setup. I'm still not happy with the studio setup in the basement. It's getting there. I'm still not 100% with it though. The aperture? Yeah, the aperture 120 is a very nice light. If you've got space for it, I mean, yeah, you could replace the tube light with the aperture. Now the tube light has its issues. It does. I'm unable to diffuse that light as much as I'd like, but it works. It gets the job done for myself. F8 and Beether with the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. How are you this evening? As well as AryXZ. I've seen you in chat a couple times tonight, Ary. Oh, wait. AryXZ, I didn't see you in chat. I saw you somewhere else. I saw you right there. I saw you right there. Coincidence? I think not. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. I was like, I've seen that name before. I've been busted. Calling you out. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Oh, and a Twitch Prime. Dude, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. Hey, you can use your Twitch Prime on any keyboard streamer, and you selected me. Did you make a mistake? No worries, I've ordered extras. Oh, nice. There we go. Dude, I'm stoked you're here. FR4 plates, palm plates, and PCBs soon. Let's go. Yeah, FR4 is the way, chat. If you all are not familiar with FR4 yet, take some time to get to know her, because that is an awesome typing experience. Especially with all these gaskets. Ooh-wee. So let me ask, Ary, what do you and is it pronounced Ary? Am I pronouncing it right, or am I butchering your name? What do you prefer with the mounting on the Constellation? Since we've got a designer in here, we may as well ask what their weapon of choice is. Ah, it's pronounced Eric's. Well, I'm an idiot. Thank you for correcting me and for dealing with me. AryXZ. I'm big dumb. O-ring with CRP caps. There we go. Well, we've got some CRP that we can use on this too from the latest round 3. I've actually, you know what, chat? I've been looking for a board to dress some CRP up on. I have the Xerox set that I think might just look pretty good with this. That would be cool. We can copy your exact setup, Eric's. Although, were you using the brass plate, or did you have a different material? So as you can see, chat too, I really do put a pretty decent coating on this wire. Basically, you know you've got enough lube on the wire if you can't see the wire underneath the lube. That's kind of true with gold. You can still kind of see it a little bit, but for the most part, that holds up. What's the hype on CRP caps and how does one obtain them? So Frasberry, similar to everything else in this hobby, it's just a group buy. And what's the hype on them? I honestly don't know. Well, I do know. I mean, they're re-releases of OG sets that are very, very rare and coveted. And so they come out with some really cool OG design, or not, they come out with some re-releases of very cool OG designs and options that are insanely hard to find these days. And quality control has been getting better on them. Like, I had early round 1 CRP, and there was all sorts of quality control issues with it, to the extent of, like, crooked stems. Like, I had to actually warm the keycaps up and bend the stems into a straight orientation. But they've been getting better with that. I don't think they run into that as much. Last round was decent. Legends on the PBT weren't as fudgy. Yeah, so I mean, they had issues with like the Legends being a bit fuzzy. I mean, basically they gave you the option to like showcase an OG set of keycaps without paying an OG price. Like if I were to get these Xerox caps, for example, from like a collector who knew what they had, they'd probably charge me over $1,000 for the keycap set. How come you don't use grease? It works great for me. I am using grease. The 205G0 is a grease. You mean just like a dielectric grease? Yeah, so I've just kind of got so much 205G0 on hand, and I'm just so used to it and the application of it these days that I think it's just force of habit, Trinola. I don't think there's a difference. I think you can get a good result out of dielectric grease as well. I honestly do. I think it's just preference. Yeah. I have 205G0 for days. For days and days and days. Raz is here. Yo. Raz is indeed here. What's up, my dude? Good to see you, Raz. How are you this evening? I went MIA on Monday on you guys. I'm so sorry. What even was going on? Oh, I remember what happened. Chat, in a very dad boomer moment, I fell asleep with my kids and I did not wake up until 9:30, and I was very groggy and not really feeling it. So I think I ended up watching some TV and ended up going to sleep at like 11 o'clock on Monday. So there was no real reason why stream was canceled on Monday night other than, you know, me just being a tired old man. Dude, right? Imagine having to sleep. Yo, Agent Hubcap with that 5-month badge. Let's go. Joining the ranks of the red. Let's do it. Right? Isn't that the 5? Is that the 5 month? Or am I losing it? Or no, that's the 3-month badge. I don't even know what my badges are. Womp womp. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Somebody just hit 5 months. Was it Sabus? I thought Sabus hit 5 months, but I guess the badge is the same for 5? Yep. The badge is... You must have to hit 6 months. What's the next step? 6 months? Yeah, yellow with the 6? Okay, there we go. Just finished getting my air conditioning units cleaned. What? Sometimes it do be like that, though. That's just what you gotta do, being a grown-up. That is a very grown-up thing to have getting done, Raz. What's up, everybody? We're talking HVAC currently. Hope y'all are having a wonderful week so far. Boom. Pending. We don't need to go back and make any spot treatments. I do believe our stabilizers are now tuned. Wowza. Let's clean this guy up. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. That's looking good. Okay. Oh, by the way, Max, I'm pretty sure I haven't told you about it, but I got a sweet KWK desk mat. Oh, right after it won the Vertigo. Luckiest week of my life. Dude, 2 big wins. Let's go. It would be more grown up if I did it myself. Dude, I mean, getting somebody to install it is just as grown up. Oh, you got the KWK win? Are you kidding me? I just assumed you were talking about the desk mat that Schwung had just sent out. Dude, are you serious? What'd you get? Brother, you got one of the box heads? You're a fast typer. I'm gonna need you to enter for me on the next one. Brother, that's beautiful. Oh, man. That's incredible. Dude, I love Hipster. So good. Yeah, that's a huge win, dude. Huge win. Let's go. Congratulations. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Alright, let's test this PCB here real quick. Use the old school switch hitter to test it. Ah! No you. Not no me, no you. Oh yeah, baby. Now the question is, do we have, I think 1, 2, 3, I just missed it. Question is, do we have it compatible for split backspace right now? Or 2U? Ah, it's set up for a split backspace right now. Okay. We'll have to remap it a little bit. Because this guy's set up for backspace at the moment. I assume, yep. So Raz, do I trigger Yeffy and leave the QC sticker on there? Nib, you tell me, brother. Do you care if I leave it on? I always just leave them on. I don't mind the QC stickers at all. Some people get triggered by that and want me to take it off. You're not going to even be able to see it. It's not like it's a half plate. It's a full brass plate. So that thing's getting covered up by the plate anyways. Plus it always leaves like a little sticky residue. I don't ever remove them just for that alone. The residue triggers me. QWE. Is E working? There it is. Is caps lock working? Oh, control. It's set to control. It's not set to caps lock. That would be why. Okay, is B working? B. There we go. I just missed it. There we go. Control. Alt. Space. Alt. Windows. Do we have a Windows GUI? We do. Okay. Alright, that's looking good. PCB is all tested out. We are squared away there. So Thor, tonight we are going to be doing the gummy worm. We're going to be using this guy. So this mounting system's got a couple of different options. You've also got these little numbers you can put on the bottom of the plate. But yeah, also I believe we can do a top mount too on this guy. How will you know it's been QC'd? I mean, right? You got to leave the QC sticker on. Leave it on. If you don't know, it won't hurt them. Yeffy can sense it. If I start building with this thing on, watch, Yeffy will pop into chat and be like, there's a QC sticker on that keyboard, isn't there? Why are monitors and FPS the most annoying thing ever? I have no idea, but Persian, I just picked up a 240 hertz monitor actually. I'm ready. Oh, look what I did, chat. So this is what you don't do if you're stabilizer tuning. I said that really funny. Stabilizer tuning. That is not a MaxF approved move right there. So let's fix that. Let's fix that guy. I literally just put the lube away too. That wire coverage is actually still pretty damn good. We're gonna test it anyway, so let's just go ahead and pop her in there. Pop her in there, and if we have issues, then we'll reapply a bit of lube to that side, but I'm pretty sure we're good still. Alright, so I'm about to get some shit talked to me, I'm sure, but I like this thing. Lulz and I were duking it out about the usefulness of this tool. I love the WoW stick. He was talking mad shit to me. Also, Eric, thank you so much, brother. Oh no, what did you trade? You ended up trading the box set already? You madman. What did you trade for? Oh, dude. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know. That's a tough trade, though. That is pretty good. I don't like me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the newer Trash Panda. I love Gaff, but I just don't know if the new Trash Panda is necessarily my sculpt. Now, I mean, would I take one? Heck yeah. I would absolutely take one, and I would covet it. But at the same time, if I look at Gaff's entire catalog, I don't know if the new one is necessarily my favorite. I don't have to worry about it, though. I'll never win a Gaff cap. But hell yeah, dude. Especially since you're liking pink. I mean, it sounds like a great move for you. So some lucky person out there has got that purple box head. Alrighty. I've been told this sounds like it's a dental drill. That's true, I suppose. That is true, I suppose. Hope you're included in that lucky few that get a win. Aftermarket is just too crazy on those. I've had a few Gaff in my day, but yeah, no longer. I think do I have any Gaff right now? I think I traded my last Gaff cap away. It was a sad day. It was a sad day, but which keycap? Which keycap is my favorite? I'm a huge Brocaps collector, and I really love the Erebus. The Erebus is one of my favorite sculpts to date, which is kind of like a sleeper cap. I'm very lucky in that. Not many people collect Erebi, but it's one of my favorites. It's so hard to tell though. I have so many. But yeah, if I were to give you like a short list, yeah, I mean, I do like Gaff. I just don't own any at the moment. I do love KWK. Same thing. I have owned KWK in the past. I don't own any now. I do own a couple of Clacks. I do own a good amount of Hello Caps. I love Bongos, and Liam is one of my favorite people in the hobby. I like, so I have a couple of, my MX Clack is actually the same as my Topra ones, so I have the two Topra ones there. I have a black and a white, and then I have another black Depth Black is on my unicorn right now. And then yeah, I have a couple of bro caps, like the aliens from Moist Gun. Moist Gun is a good buddy of mine. I like those a lot. And a lot of these caps have like a story behind them. Like, and so there's a couple of the Arabuses. The other Arabi. The other Arabus caps that I have right now are on keyboards. I put a lot of them on keyboards. And so I actually have like the Carbon Arabus that has got that paranoid eyes. I think that was the first one. I also have like the Skelecrew Arabus. Oh, thanks, Shinola. Yeah, the Purr and Cot. Yeah, I love the gray one too. The grapefruit. That was a good one. Yeah, and so yeah, no, I mean, I have fun with it. I like ETF. I like Hello Caps. I like Tiny. Yeah, the Kiporas are great too. I love Kiporas. Yeah, that no-face Kipora was definitely a, that was a Grail cap. That was for sure a Grail cap. I wanted to get that one. I hunted that one down for sure. I think I traded like a keyboard and some caps for that one. Or maybe not, I can't remember. I can't remember what I traded for that one. I do not have any lat. No lats. I love Latriellum though. She's very talented. Micah is fantastic. I've entered in a couple of her sales and I've just never been lucky enough to win. I've actually been lucky enough to be able to chat with her though, and we've given away lats before on stream. I'm a grayscale and monochrome collector, Trinola, and so like all of the gaff caps I've had have been all monochrome. So I had the Tux Sucks, I had the height, the Type Beast. I had what was it called? Was it the Akim? What was it? The older Trash Panda. I had the GS Pro 2 Grimace. I had what else? There were a few others in there, I feel like. I had the Black Friday Grim as well for a bit. What else? I think I'm forgetting maybe one or two. I've had a couple of gaffs though. All of my gaffs though I traded for, and so traded for and then got offers for them that I couldn't refuse, kind of deal. I know where all of them are. All of my gaff caps went to collectors whom I'm friends with, so if they ever are in need, they know that they've got a home over at my place. So I could probably get them all back. The GS Pro was a nice one. I really regret the GS Pro. I think it was a Kimbo. Was that the one? What was the one that was kind of like the bloody-mouthed and drooling Trash Panda? It was like black and white with like the red tongue, and it had the blood coming out of the mouth. That one, it was a V1. It was a V1 TP. It was V1. Did they make a V2 of that thing already? No, it wasn't a Dolch. It wasn't the Dolch one. I can look it up in the catalog at some point. But yeah, I actually wasn't collecting artisans other than wins for a couple of months when I was building up the keycap collection. And now at this point, I think I have enough keycaps to where I don't really need to like actively pursue GMK sets that I didn't have. And so I'll probably start collecting keycaps again. Artisans, that is. Chat, for those of you who don't know, I mean, this is like a hobby within a hobby. Artisan collecting is wild. And not as many people get into that side of it. But it's fun. It's fun. I mean, it's an art form for sure. It's a really cool medium. To listen to the people who make them talk about it, garner a lot more respect, I think, than if it's just a simple outsider's perspective looking in. There are definitely artisan crafters that take a good deal of time and effort with their craft. And gaff is, I mean, I don't think there's many more technically adept casters than gaff. I mean, I would say on average his keycaps are probably in and around the range of like 12 to 15 shots. It's absurd. That's a death caps. That guy is called Bad Luck. The Death Caps Bad Luck cap. Yeah, that's a good one. So when I say shots, so artisans are created in a vacuum chamber. And I am going to butcher this explanation. I know very little about the actual process of casting artisans. But it's all resin pours. And so you make your mold, and then you pour resin into your mold and seal the vacuum, and it hardens your resin. And so this cap right here, for example, you can see has a shot of blue, a shot of yellow, a shot of red, and a shot of black. Death Caps, when he casted this, he probably did all three of those colors at the same time, and then vacuumed it. And then he poured all the beige in for the base of the cap, and then he poured in, and you can see this one kind of, it bleeds a little bit. He missed a little bit of the cast with the upside down cross. It actually sits like this on your keyboard, so it actually would look like this. It's like an atheist. It's like an atheist thing. Like here's his logo here. But yeah, I like that one. Yo, also Pat, what's good, brother? Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate that. And so, but yeah, this is kind of like a good example of how, in a very simple way, a keycap is cast, where you can see, like, you see these things are all at the same level. The resin pours, the blue, yellow, red, and black were probably all poured at the same time, and then the base of that beige was probably poured. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see how it's made. And then, but yeah, you look at caps like, what's a pretty intense colorway right now? I mean, you can see with this guy, like, look at this one. There's complexity in this mold, which I'm sure makes casting a little bit more difficult. So, I mean, how do you, considering what I just explained, how do you set up the cast for this, you know? And so it's cool to see. You know, this is a Brocaps Mortal. You can see there's a ton of complexity in this sculpt. And so I'm sure when casting this thing, it's probably a nightmare pouring all that resin in. So it gives you a lot of respect for the people who make these things. It's really cool. Yeah, exactly. And there's the keycap catalog for anyone that's curious and looking at just the vast majority of everything in there. Also, big raid. Let's go. Hello, everybody. But why no stash? Oh, you know. Oh, if only it could live on forever. And it does, right, Alex? It does. It lives on forever in our hearts. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome, raiders. Hello, everybody. Yo, what is this? Magnet? What is that spam? Also, I see you, Alex. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome, everybody. The wife shaved it off in his sleeve. That's not far from accurate. I asked Alex to raid stream. He's so cool. Yo, Frazray, thank you so much for that. And hello, everybody. Yeah, raiders, welcome. My name is Max. I go by MaxF. And you found yourself in another keyboard content creator. It's similar to Alex Otos' stream, minus a mustache. And the lighting's not quite as good. I mean, I try, but man, Alex has got that lighting on point. So what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. I really do appreciate that. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful week. We were just going over. We just finished stabilizer tuning. We're actually going to test these stabilizers up here in just a second. We're actually just going over some of my artisans. Actually, people were curious and looking at those, so I was showing them off and kind of going over some of the intricacies of that side of the hobby. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome, one and all. We're gonna put these away here for now and probably get back into testing these stabilizers. But yeah, here, I'll show you guys one more time. I've got all sorts of these keycaps here. Got my modest ETF collection over here. We got some brew caps. We got some Bad Booge caps there. I love this guy. This is the Tamagotchi cap. I love that guy. I don't know if you can see it with like the little smiley face on it. That one's so good. Chad did a fantastic job on that sculpt. Yo, thank you so much for the follows, everybody. And I pet dogs for fun with the tier 1. Brother, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that sub. Thank you so much. Wally Gone with the Beamed Hydrate. Thank you. It is. That's the new purple colorway that just came out. It's pretty nice. I love blank profile caps. And it's funny, somebody was just asking me if I had any lats. I do not have any lats, but man, it's kind of funny because I do. I love the blank profile cap. As you can see, I've got some on the clouds. I've got some the aliens from Moist Gun. I've got some bro blanks. I've got the death caps. I love the albumins. So good. So many fun caps. This is actually the first cap I ever got. So this guy right now, this is Brew Caps. This is one of the first sculpts that Brew Caps ever did. This little encapsulated skull. And you can see it's kind of a cool keycap. There's some cool detail to that. It's like a skull sitting in a bed of like almost looks like granite or not granite, but like concrete or like black sand. And here's his latest cap. So look at how far his sculpts have come. Look at the detail in this guy. Like, there's definitely a huge appreciation for the artwork that goes into something like this. The complexity of this guy is absolutely absurd. This cap is called Pain. You can find it on Brewcaps' website, the little peepee. Yeah, luckily the light threw the focus off on that one just a little bit. But yeah, somebody was asking me about my favorite sculpt, and right now it's the Brocaps Erebus has been my go-to. The Erebus are these guys right here. I love those caps. I've got the all black one and the Hyperfuse colorwayed one there, and I have a couple of others. I think the carbon one is my favorite colorway. I really like that one. All right, so chat, what we're doing tonight, we are building a constellation with holy pandas. And you know what I think we might do tonight too? With the big raid from Alex. You know what I think we might do, chat? Thank you, Blue. Appreciate that. I think we might do a little giveaway this evening as well. I think if you guys hang out with me until we finish building this thing, I think we'll give away some Gateron ink switches tonight. Maybe play some marbles. What do you guys think? That'd be fun. I appreciate you raiding again there, Alex. I really do. Hope y'all had a wonderful stream. I saw you streaming with Yura a bit earlier tonight. I love that new desk mat design you guys have going on. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, let's do it. So if you guys hang out, we will give away. I've actually got them right over here. We will give away just shy of about 100 Gateron ink switches. So stick around. Stick around, won't you? We'll do a little marbles giveaway for that one. Don't let me forget, chat. Don't let me forget. So let's go ahead and test out these stabilizers. We just finished tuning the stabilizers. So, for fans of lubing and watching that part of the process, you just missed it. But for fans of actually building the keyboard and getting to the fun stuff, Y'all are just in time. Did you move? Wave, I moved about a year-ish, plus or minus, ago. No, actually almost close to 2 years now. I actually just refinanced. The rates were absolutely insane. And so, yeah, the refinance was an easy move. Thank you again so much for the follows there, everybody. I really appreciate that. Holy Dumpling or Sumi. How are you guys doing tonight? And everyone else who followed that I've missed so far, I do apologize. Yeah, I'm gonna feel the stabilizers with the plate. We're gonna leave the lube on the ready just in case we might need it. But I'm gonna get rid of our blue mat here. And we're going to put this guy front and center. And we're gonna remove the plate. Yeah, so the headphones, if you type !IEM, you'll get the link for them. They're on the pricey side, but I'm using the 64 Audio A12s. If I can recommend highly the A6s as well too. The A6s have more of an emphasis on the low end to middle to low end. So it's going to create for a more colorful bass on the A6. The A12s are very much so for like studio monitoring and editing. So to that end, they work perfectly for myself. But they might be a little overkill for just the everyday listener. As might the A6s. But if you're on the market for a custom IEM, I can recommend them. They're quite nice. Yeah, that gaff mat is pretty, isn't it? I am a network architect, 9 to 5. I wish keyboards could pay the bills, but not quite. Not quite there yet. That'd be pretty dope, though. We got to get to the point where we're full-time, Alex. No more of this. No more of this keyboards part-time. Yeah, that gaff mat, though, it turned out nice. We've got the KWK mats that are going to be shipping here soon, too. I hope you guys saw those little numbers when they released. I sent out an announcement in Discord once it was live, once I saw Schwang bring those out. Let's do it, Nanu. Let's do it. Hey, if I can make it work, we've just got to get the wife to clear it. Which, good luck on that. But hey, you never know. Maybe. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put, because we're not using top mount tonight, we are going to use the gummy worm gasket. And so I'm going to put the hardware for the top mount right in this little baggie right here. I think that makes sense. That'll be working out for us in the end. How did you pass 2K IEMs past the wife? Please tell me your secrets. So we came to an agreement long ago, early in our relationship. We sat down and we crunched the numbers. We said, here's a reasonable amount of money to put into just a do whatever you want with it fund. And so we threw our money into savings first. You know, of course. And then yeah, our little allowance that we have monthly that we get to do whatever we want with. And I spent my allowance in keyboards for the last 6 years. And so all of the keyboards that I've acquired, I mean, I don't flip things on a regular, and I don't even sell things. I think the last time I've ever posted a sell on Reddit was like ages ago. Yeah, basically. I mean, yeah, so I mean, I get to do, and I just hold them, you know? I mean, I have so many keyboards that never drop in value. if I need to buy a set of $2,000 headphones, I can just hook up a couple of homies with builds that I've built over the years, and yeah. So, anyways, that's how. She let you shave the stash. I don't know if she let me shave the stash. I think it was more like she made me shave the stash. But it's all good at the end of the day, Nanu. Look at Diamond Hands Max over here with his keeps. Hey, we like these keeps. What was the meme? We like this stock. We like these keeps. I think right now I have like 15 to 20 keyboards, somewhere in that range. And so, as you can tell, I hoard everything. But yeah, they don't drop in value, so I don't really feel too bad about hoarding them. And anytime I need something, like, you know what? Spoiler alert, chat, if you've ever wanted to get a keyboard off of me, I'm going to be purchasing a very expensive espresso machine here, probably within the next couple of weeks to month. And so there will probably be an option or an ability to pick up a keyboard maybe off of me. We'll see. So these stabilizers are tight. I see what you mean here, Nib, about the spacing on them. We should be okay, though. We should be okay. This is a HHKB. This is a Pro 1. Ah, yeah, Sammy, I understand. I understand. Some women like it. My wife likes the beard. When I grow a full beard, she likes that. She thinks that's a good look. I have a little bit of like a 5 o'clock going on right now. I don't know about a mansion, Nanu, but they might send my kids to college. Anyways, how much did Pro 1 sell for? With all the components that are on that, that's probably somewhere in the range of like 500, I think, is what was spent on that. Because that's a Pro 1, and it's got real force sliders in it, real force sliders and silencing rings. And is there anything else custom on that? I think it's just that's the main thing. And then yeah, that's the main thing on that board. That's driving the price up a little extra. Those real force sliders, they're gonna make it a bit more expensive. I think you can probably find Pro 1 somewhere in like the 350-ish or so range. I wouldn't spend too much more than like 300 to 350 for a real force, or for a Pro 1. You might be able to find like the actual Pro 2s or like the hybrids for a little bit cheaper as well if you go used on them. So this is a nice quality of life build for us tonight, chat. We've got a fixed layout on the plate, which is incredible. We like that a lot. We're just putting some beater caps on it here for a minute, test out our stabilizers. I found my long shift. I don't need that tonight. Here we go. Here's a short shift. Alright, let me see what this thing sounds like. Wanted to check that left side of the stabilizer there on the spacebar. Really wanted to make sure that guy was squared away. I think it's good. Cool. Yep, that's always the trade-off on the beards. They can be scratchy. As my 4-year-old would call it, the must beard. She says, "No, no, daddy, no must beard." The must beard. That is actually something I've been told on multiple occasions that I should try out. I've not used a beard oil before. I think it's always the first beard of the season kind of gets me with the scratchiness, but then after that I can grow out a beard without having any scratchiness or any issues. So the knife Trinola is this is the Spyderco. It's the Spyderco Lightweight, the Para 3. I like this one a lot. It's got a nice weight to it. You know, it's just a good feeling knife. Nice, DCBW. I actually just got a Portico in today as well. I'll probably build that thing up maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. We need to figure out when we're going to build that. It might be this weekend. I think I've got the switches all ready for it. So chat, quick little educational portion of the stream. Normally when I'm loading a plate up with switches, before I drop it onto a plate, I'll load up about 50% of the switches. It's going to make it so that you don't get any of this action between the plate and the PCB where it bows out. Because these are 3-pin switches, really the only thing I have to do is get them into the plate right now. They slide into the PCB very easily. So you can hear I'm clipping them in there and really don't have any issue there. And they go right into the PCB. So basically what we're doing is we are still maintaining that spacing between the PCB and plate. Which alternatively, if you have a PCB with like a 5-pin switch, that's why you want to put in about 50% of the switches before you drop the plate onto the PCB, because that's going to keep the rigidity between the spacing and the rigidity between the two, the PCB and the plate. Normally I'll like skip every other space like this. I'll just kind of do this number on the plate first. This is a fun PCB here. I would definitely love to try this on like a half plate or an FR4, which, spoiler alert, when the Constellation comes back, there will be FR4 plates as an option. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, you can see it's got the flex cuts on this guy. So Raz, what do we think for soldering tonight? What do you think we're gonna do for predictions on this guy? 65% with, I think, aside from maybe 1 or 2 showcases of the Woden method, I don't think we will need to do that at all. So I think this is gonna be a very fast soldering this evening. I'm thinking 10 minutes plus 1 for good luck. I think 11 minutes, and I think we will for sure hit that. What do you think? Because remember, we did 10 minutes on the 60%, and I ended up having to fix a couple of things, which slowed me down. And I think I was taking my sweet ass time too with sponsor reel on that one, and I came in at 10 minutes and some change. 5 extra switches, but I think the quality of life with the switches having really good pin coverage right now as I put them in, I think we're going to be good. The 1 for good luck tipped it too much last time. So Trinola says 12 minutes. I think 10 minutes plus 1 for good luck is perfect. Well, remember though, Raz, the 1 for good luck is what saved all of the people that had sided with me and said, "You've got this, Max." That 1 extra minute is what put me perfectly into that range. If you've never seen the prediction here in Twitch chat, so in just a couple minutes when we're ready to solder, I'm gonna put a timer, or we'll set up a timer, so that we can predict how long it will take me to solder. This is a client's board. I don't ever speed solder, quote unquote, but it's still fun to guess how long it'll take me to accomplish the mission. First and foremost, I'm going for quality here. Those have a pop to them. Ooh-wee. I'm not sure what round this one is. So FR4 is going to give a keyboard a very different feel. You're going to get a very stiff typing experience on this one, Presley. The brass is going to be very rigid. We gambling. Whoop. We are indeed. We have fun with it, Nanu. You got to. Just a little bit of gambling. Let your competitive nature come on out. Feel free to air with me because, you know, I'm going to get you your points. And feel free to talk smack to everyone who disagrees and thinks that I'm not going to get them points. All those naysayers. We're going to need to come up with a different reward system for all the points, because giving people at the end of the month a free build service doesn't really track anymore, because I've started offering my build service for free. Speaking of, I've been meaning to add that into a timered command. I want to redo my build form and do that with a new timer so that throughout chat it'll just constantly say, hey, interested in having me build a keyboard for you, so I don't have to do this cheesy line. Fill out this form. Blah, blah. My form is way too confusing right now too. It doesn't need to be that complicated. I should basically be saying, what's your name? What kind of keyboard do you want me to build? And maybe a few other options, and then say, hey, hit me up on Discord. Because I organize 99% of everything on Discord anyways. Which tracks. So if you are interested in having me build a keyboard for you, hit up the Discord command or just socials and join Discord and just DM me. That's by far the easiest way to do it. I know, Hellbent. It's a sad day, isn't it? Are you still going strong? Nice, brother. Let's go. Let's go. I held strong. I held strong for a bit. I did what I could. You know, I'll be honest. The upper lip was a little cold for the first couple of days. And then, of course, we got a ton of snow the weekend after I shaved it. Of course. But, you know, it feels good not looking like a pedophile anymore, I guess. Are you allowed to say that on chat? I mean, I'm talking about myself. Oh god, the snow, I'm gonna die. Future bound, where are you at? Are you in like the tri-state area? You up in Jersey? Philly, okay, there we go. So the prediction is up, chat. Feel free to jump on in there. How long did we put it on there? What's the over-under on it? The over-under is 11 minutes. There we go. Oh man, 88% of the people think I'm gonna show them the money. No naysayers tonight? Come on, you guys can think I'll let you down. I won't take it personally. Alright, before I refill my water, let's finish up our prep for soldering. I need to make sure all of my Stems are good. Basically what I'm doing right now, chat, I'm just looking to make sure both stems from every single one of the switches is protruding through the PCB. First row's good, second row's good. Third row's good. Fourth row's good. And the bottom row is all good. See, that's a sign right there, chat. Not a single switch had an issue. All right. We need our mat once again. I'm also going to ditch the bottom of the Constellation for fear that we might get flux jumping over to it. Oh no, Trinola. Let's go. I believe in you tonight. Whatever you selected, whether it be more or less time, Godspeed to you. You need to go so slow. Uh-oh. You're a naysayer, huh? Kin Twitch with the follow. Thank you very much. And Buff Baby Bill with the follow as well. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate that. Hello. How are y'all this evening? I'm calling you out. What's going on, fam? How we doing? You have any recommendations to use with Palm keycaps? I have a set of OG Cherry Palm and I don't know what to use them on. Yeah. Put them on like a cool, like, you know, single colored 60%. With like a, you could go with like a harder plate on it too. Like the little Z keyboard with its 5mm steel plate and some Palm keycaps. That'd be pretty dope. Palm has just got a great feel to it. OG Palm is incredible. Put it on literally any keyboard and enjoy the incredible feeling of that mixture of plastic. How much of a nerd do I sound like? But it is. I mean, honestly, chat. Like, the mixture of plastic on the OG Palm is just... It's, you ready for it? Here we go. Ah, so nice. Yo, I see you there, Kimchi. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Got this back when I knew nothing about the hobby and saw Zeal's post on Geekhack. Dude, big plays. Big plays. Yeah, Zeal, when he carried those, I think I did pick up a set as well. I don't think I have them anymore, though. You want to see what we're building tonight with? So, Eric's was in chat a little bit ago, and he had his Constellation built up with a set of CRP. I got these in the mail a couple of weeks ago. And so I think we're going to use this tonight. Look at this guy. Look at these Xerox keycaps. Oh, I picked the perfect one. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready, chat, for some fun? So we got CRP round 3 for putting on this keyboard tonight. Are these OG pandas? No, these are at some point a newer variant. They are, I'm not sure what round, but they're from the drop. They're the drop Holy Pandas. Alright, so give me just 1 second, chat. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some more water. Do whatever you gotta do. Use the bathroom. Get ready for some soldering when we get right back. And yeah, stay with us. I hope you will. Join us as we go through some soldering here. We'll be right back in just a moment, chat. Alex, I saw your message right as soon as I went AFK. Made me laugh. I was thinking about it as I got water. It was as if a million mustache hairs suddenly cried out, and then all of a sudden were silenced. What's up, Yura? It's good to see you. Hello. How is it going? Yo, Raz, can we get some shout-outs? Can we get some shout-outs for Yura, Kimchi, and Alex? Guys, if you haven't already followed Yura, Alex, and Kimchi, head on over to their Twitch accounts and drop them a follow. Oh, and Bueno's up in here too? Raz, you may as well just... Let's make it a quadruple shout-out. Hit up Bueno in there too. What's going on, everybody? Yura, I was laughing at that drawing tonight. That was so good. All right. Let's see if we can turn our fan on without our stream crashing completely. Hopefully we can. Do you think the mustache will be operational? Wait, what? I do think the mustache will be operational. I'm reading your line here, Samus. Wait. The mustache will come back into operation. I just don't know when. If my wife had her way, never. Thanks, Raz. Raz, ladies and gentlemen, the hardest working keyboard mod in the community. Nah, read it like the Emperor? Oh. Oh, I see now. I do think the mustache will be operational. I do not have... Alright, I'm trying to think. I can't... Why don't I have his name? Why don't I have his voice in my head right now? Do it. Do it. I don't have... You're talking about the Emperor from... Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars, and I just don't have his voice in my head right now. Normally yeah. I do think the mustache will be operational. I don't have it right now. Damn it. An accent that I'm not crushing. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Do it. Do it. I've got the do it part right. Do it. Alright, let's turn this on. Webcam rip. Did my microphone go down? Okay, no, good. My microphone is still up. One day I will figure out why my fan is taking out all of those components. Not this day, though. Not this day.